Before we step into this sacred revelation, pause for a moment and do these three things. First, hit the like button to affirm that your spirit has been stirred. Second, comment "I am ready" to activate the frequency of the chosen one. Third, share this message with another soul who is also seeking the light. If you are truly a chosen one, stay until the very end, because at the conclusion of this message you will receive the sacred gift that has been prepared for you. What I am about to share with you may shock you. This is no longer a distant prophecy. It is happening right now. God has orchestrated every step to bring you here to this precise moment, because something monumental is about to erupt in your life, and you will witness it with your own eyes. You have waited for this moment. You have cried through long nights, longing for a breakthrough, a deliverance, a shift. And today God whispers to you, "My child, it is no longer a dream. It has arrived." The change you have pleaded for is rushing toward you faster than you ever imagined. This is not a minor shift. It is a divine transformation that will shake the very core of your being. God has promised you something extraordinary, something that, once it happens, will leave nothing the same. And now, that promise is beginning to unfold. This is not just a mental shift. This is the divine manifestation of everything you've prayed for in the secret places. This is the answer to your hidden pain, to your unspoken hopes. God's orchestration is beginning to be revealed. The pieces are falling into place in ways that will leave you astonished. But here's the crucial part. You must be ready. You cannot hesitate. You cannot doubt. You cannot cling to the past. If you truly wish to walk through the door that God is opening for you, you must synchronize yourself with this moment. You must step away from fear, cast aside every hesitation, and boldly declare, "I am ready." Deep inside, you have always known. You have always felt that you were born different. You have always sensed that something far greater was waiting ahead. And now that moment has arrived. The season of waiting is over. The delay has been abolished. The time for action is now. God is moving in your life, and nothing will ever be the same. Walls that once blocked you will collapse. Doors that once seemed sealed shut will swing wide open. Opportunities you once thought out of reach will rush toward you with unstoppable force. Get ready. Because what's about to happen will far surpass anything you could have dreamed of. It will drive you to your knees in tears of gratitude. Do you remember? Long before any of this manifested, God whispered His promise into your heart, a sacred vow your soul accepted, even when your eyes could not yet see it. You were chosen for this very moment. You were molded through wounds, through losses, through winters of silence to become worthy of this hour. This is no coincidence. God has been secretly preparing everything: sudden dreams, silent urgings, unexplainable quickenings in your spirit. They were all signs. The road to glory was never meant to be easy, but you have been chosen to walk it. You are not merely witnessing a shift. You are becoming the pioneer leading the shift. You were forged in fire, tested in solitude, purified through tears. And now, you are ready to walk into your kingdom. You have endured seasons that felt endless. Seasons where it seemed like everything was falling apart. But every tear you shed, every silent prayer you whispered, every battle you fought in the hidden places, they were not in vain. They were building something within you that the world could not see. You were being trained in the shadows. You were being strengthened when no one was watching. And now, the time has come for everything that was built in secret to be revealed openly. The opportunities you've prayed for, the breakthroughs you've longed for, the dreams you thought were slipping away, they are now racing toward you. But it's not just about opportunities. It's not just about blessings. It's about your ascension into the destiny that God wrote for you before time began. Everything is changing, and it will happen faster than you think. You will see, people who once ignored you will seek your wisdom. Doors that were once sealed tight will swing open with ease. Paths you thought were blocked will suddenly clear before you. Why? Because you are ready. Because you are chosen. But remember, this elevation is not just for your personal enjoyment. It is a divine assignment. You are being lifted up so you can lift others. God needs you strong. God needs you clear-eyed. God needs you fearless. It's time to lift your head high. It's time to shake off the remnants of old battles, It's time to face forward and claim the destiny that has been waiting for you. You are no longer meant to stand on the sidelines. You are no longer meant to live hidden in the shadows. You are meant to be a light on a hilltop, a flame burning brightly in the midst of gathering darkness. You will not just hear about miracles, you will live inside them. You will become living proof of the faithfulness and the power of the Almighty. This rise is real. This transformation is tangible. This moment is ordained. Right now, the atmosphere around you is shifting. Your spiritual frequency is elevating. You are attracting the people, the resources, and the opportunities that align with your highest calling. Open your heart wide. Stretch out your hands. Receive what is flowing toward you. Because this is not just a reward for your patience. This is the establishment of your new identity, the revelation of who you have always been in the eyes of heaven. You will walk into places you once only dreamed of. You will stand in positions you once thought were reserved for others. But you will realize this was always yours. It was always written in your story. The obstacles that once seemed insurmountable will crumble before you. The limitations that once bound you will dissolve like mist in the morning sun. Because you are no longer operating under the systems of this world. You are operating under divine governance. Wisdom will flow through your words. Clarity will shine through your eyes. Peace will emanate from your very presence, and everyone who comes near you will feel it. There is something different. There is something sacred. There is something undeniably powerful. Because you are no longer living by the standards of men. You are living by the standards of the kingdom. God's presence is walking with you, strengthening you, guiding you, and expanding your territory. From this day forward, walk with unwavering confidence. Move as one who knows they have already won. Because in the realm of the Spirit, you have already prevailed. You are not striving for approval. You are not begging for acceptance. You have been sealed by the hand of God Himself. You wear a crown unseen by earthly eyes. You carry a mantle stitched by heavenly hands. You wield a sword of righteousness that no force of darkness can withstand. You are a chosen one, handpicked, anointed, commissioned, and now the world is about to see who you truly are. You are standing on the final threshold between the old and the new. One more step, and you will cross into an era unlike anything you have ever known. No more waiting for a miracle to find you. No more questioning why you've been stuck. No more circles of fear and hesitation. You have already crossed through fire and flood. You have already proven your endurance. And now you are entering the season of realization. Everything God has whispered into your spirit, every hidden dream, every impossible hope, is beginning to take shape right before your eyes. You will see financial doors opening, divine connections forming, dreams you once wrote in tears unfolding in tangible ways. This is not luck. This is not coincidence. This is the precision fulfillment of divine promises. Do not think for a moment that this is random. You are walking into a destiny that was written before the foundation of the world. Every step you've taken, every detour, every heartbreak, every disappointment, they were all part of the masterful tapestry God was weaving in secret. Understand this. What is coming to you is not just for you. It is for every soul you are destined to impact. You are being elevated not for comfort, but for kingdom leadership. You are being blessed not merely to enjoy, but to be a blessing. God is positioning you as a pillar in a crumbling world. As chaos increases, your light will shine brighter. Your wisdom will carry greater weight. Your presence will bring peace where there was only fear. And it is all by divine design. Do not fear the magnitude of your calling. You were built for this. You were fashioned through adversity for this very hour. Every challenge was training. Every setback was sharpening. Every lonely night was strengthening your resolve. You have been built from fire and tears and relentless faith. And now, you are about to emerge not as a survivor, but as a leader, a pioneer, a beacon. Get ready for astonishment. Get ready for sudden breakthroughs. Get ready for divine acceleration that defies all human logic. People will wonder how it happened so fast. They will be baffled by your rise. But you will know it was never about human effort. It was about divine timing. And your time is now. The anointing on your life will not need to be advertised. It will be self-evident. You will walk into rooms and shift the atmosphere without saying a word. Your very existence will testify. God is faithful. God is real. God keeps his promises. You are not chasing miracles anymore. You are becoming the living, breathing evidence of miracle-working power. And through you, thousands will believe again. Thousands will find hope again. Thousands will remember that even in the darkest times, God is moving. Prepare yourself, because this is only the beginning. A tidal wave of favor, opportunity, and breakthrough is rushing toward you. And when it hits, you will not be overwhelmed. You will rise on top of it, gliding forward with strength, grace, and unstoppable momentum. You have stepped out of survival. You have stepped out of scarcity. You are now stepping into overflow. You are now stepping into divine abundance. You are now stepping into the manifestation of everything heaven has stored up for you. This is your time. This is your moment. This is your inheritance. The acceleration has begun. If you feel like everything around you is moving faster, if you sense a divine urgency rising inside you, it's because the shift is no longer coming. It's already here. God is moving swiftly. He is collapsing timelines. He is closing the gap between promise and fulfillment. What once seemed far off is now standing right in front of you. The dreams you tucked away in your heart, they are waking up. The prayers you whispered in the night, they are being answered. The visions you almost dared not believe, they are being made real. But here's the truth you must grasp. This acceleration will not slow down for anyone. It is either move with it or be left behind. You cannot afford to hesitate. You cannot afford to cling to comfort zones. You cannot afford to second-guess the calling that has been burning inside you. This is not the time for caution. This is the time for bold, decisive action. Every old limitation, every old fear, every old excuse must be burned away now. They cannot come with you into the new realm God is opening for you. You are stepping into a divine flow where opportunities will chase you down. Resources will find their way to you. People you are meant to impact will be drawn to your light. The divine momentum carrying you forward will be undeniable. You will not have to force it. You will not have to strive for it. It will happen because God himself has ordained it. But you must stay ready. You must stay surrendered. You must stay aligned. The same God who is accelerating your elevation is also testing your character. The favor coming upon you demands greater levels of integrity, humility, and wisdom, because the promotion that is happening is not just earthly, it is spiritual. You are being raised up to be a standard bearer in a crumbling world. You are being lifted to places where your life will preach louder than your words. There are those who will be drawn to you simply by the presence you carry. Without even trying, you will become a signpost pointing to the goodness and greatness of God. Understand this. This is bigger than you. This is bigger than personal success or achievement. This is about fulfilling your role in a divine movement. This is about rising into your true identity as a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a chosen vessel. The world is shifting. The old powers are crumbling. The old systems are being dismantled. And God is raising up a new kind of leader. Leaders of purity, authenticity, and fire. Leaders who are not motivated by greed or ego, but by a deep love for God and his people. You are one of them. You are not too young. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are right on time. You are perfectly positioned. You are fully equipped. The shaking you've been feeling is not a threat. It's a divine announcement. Get ready. Get in position. The time is now. Step forward with holy boldness. Step forward with supernatural confidence. Step forward knowing heaven backs every step you take in obedience. You are not stepping into chaos. You are stepping into destiny. The path has been cleared. The angels have been dispatched. The way has been made. Now it's your turn to move. Now it's your turn to rise. Now it's your turn to become everything God said you would be. You are being pushed out of your final comfort zone. There is no more space for hesitation. There is no more time for prolonged indecision. The door is swinging wide open, but it will not stay open forever. The transformation is accelerating. Like a mighty tide, it is sweeping away the old structures, clearing the ground for something entirely new. If you hesitate now, you risk being anchored to what is crumbling. But if you leap forward, you will be carried into a future beyond your wildest dreams. This is the moment of power transfer. Those who once held the reins, in politics, in finance, in religious systems, are losing their grip. Structures once thought to be immovable are beginning to fall. And in the midst of the collapse, God is calling forth his true leaders. Those who are pure of heart, those who are anchored in truth, those who carry the flame of divine purpose. You are one of them. Don't believe for a second that you are too insignificant to make an impact. Don't think you have to be perfect before you can be used. God specializes in using what the world overlooks. He delights in raising up the unexpected, and right now he is calling you out into the forefront. You will see the chosen ones rising into key positions, voices of light speaking truth into the chaos, acts of compassion and righteousness shining like beacons in the night. You were not called to spectate, you were called to participate. Your rise is no longer just personal. It is a strategic part of a global movement, a divine uprising of light against darkness. Let God use your voice as a trumpet. Let him use your life as a mirror reflecting his glory. You don't need to figure it all out. You don't need to know every detail. If your heart stays surrendered, if your spirit remains tuned to his frequency, he will guide your every step. He will position you at the right place, at the right time, with the right people. All you need to do is move forward in faith. Faith doesn't require you to see the entire road. It only requires you to take the next step. And as you move, you will witness miracle after miracle, provision after provision, confirmation after confirmation. Nothing is random. Nothing is accidental. Every encounter, every trial, every delay, it has all been a divine setup for this moment. Remember, you are not just stepping into your own destiny. You are carrying destinies within you. There are souls connected to your obedience. There are lives waiting to be impacted by your yes. Your rise is not just a personal victory. It is a victory for every soul you will touch. Move forward with fierce courage. Move forward with blazing faith. Move forward with a heart overflowing with love, because God has already gone ahead of you. He has prepared the way, and he is waiting to partner with your willingness. Never underestimate your influence. A single flame can pierce the deepest darkness, and the light inside you, the very presence of God, will not only illuminate your path, it will ignite revival wherever you go. This is why you were chosen. This is why you were forged in fire, not to shrink back in fear, but to rise in unstoppable strength. You were trained in the shadows to shine in the spotlight, and now the stage is set, the world is waiting, your moment has arrived. You have reached the point of no return. Once you have heard the call, once you have felt the divine stirring deep within, there is no going back to the life you once knew. You no longer belong to the old places. You no longer fit the old patterns. You are no longer bound by the limitations that once confined you. God has broken the chains that tried to hold you captive. He has flung wide open the gates to a reality you once only glimpsed in dreams. A reality where everything you prayed for, everything you hoped for, everything you fought for is about to come into manifestation. But to fully enter this season of harvest, you must release whatever remnants are still clinging to your heart. The lingering doubts, the hidden fears, the wounds you refuse to let heal. There is no room for extra baggage on this journey. Only room for faith, courage, and radical obedience. Let the old fall away like autumn leaves in the wind. Let your spirit become light enough to soar with the winds of grace now blowing in your favor. Because ahead of you, fields ripe for harvest are waiting. Souls desperate for light are waiting. Generations longing for hope are waiting. And you, yes, you are the answer. Not someone else, not someday later, but you, and now. Understand, faith is not just believing God can. Faith is living like he already has. Walk like the promises are already fulfilled. Speak like the miracles are already flowing. Live like you are already victorious, because in the Spirit, you are. You are not striving for validation. You are not begging for favor. You have been sealed and appointed by heaven itself. The crown is already upon your head. The royal mantle is already draped across your shoulders. The sword of righteousness is already in your hand. You are a chosen one, handpicked, anointed, commissioned. And now, the world is about to witness the unveiling of who you truly are. There will be challenges, there will be battles, but you will not face them alone. Heaven's armies march beside you. The anointing of the Holy Spirit covers you. The wisdom of God goes before you. Walk forward with a fearless heart. Move with the confidence of one backed by the entire kingdom of heaven. Live each day like you are scripting a new chapter in the sacred history of humanity. Because you are. You are not just changing your life, you are altering the trajectory of the times. Every act of faith, every word spoken in boldness, every step taken in obedience is recorded in heaven's eternal archive. You are building an everlasting legacy, one that will echo through generations, one that will bear witness to the power and goodness of God. So lift your head, straighten your shoulders, step forward with the full knowledge that you are backed by the King of Kings. This is not the time to shrink back. This is the time to blaze forth. Blaze forth with faith, blaze forth with fire, blaze forth with an unquenchable love for the one who called you. You have been chosen, you have been prepared, you have been sent, and now it is time to reign. You are stepping into a season of divine fulfillment. Everything that once seemed delayed, every prayer that once seemed unanswered, is now converging into a wave of manifestation that will overtake you. This is the season where waiting ends and walking begins. This is the moment where promises turn into reality. You are not walking into this by accident. You have been prepared, molded, refined through every trial, every test, every moment of silence when you thought heaven had forgotten you. But heaven never forgot. Heaven was working behind the scenes, crafting something so magnificent, so perfectly timed, that it will leave you and everyone around you in awe. And now, the heavens are declaring, the time is now. The dreams that once seemed too big, the visions that once felt impossible, the calling that once terrified you, they are all waiting for you to embrace them fully. No more standing at the edge, no more dipping your toes in the waters of destiny. It's time to dive in. Head first, heart open, spirit ablaze. God is not asking you to tiptoe into this new season. He is calling you to run boldly into it. Because everything you need, every resource, every connection, every breakthrough has already been assigned to you. They are waiting on your movement. They are activated by your faith. When you step forward, doors will swing open, walls will fall down, mountains will move. Not because of your strength, but because of the unstoppable force of divine purpose backing you. This is your appointed time. This is your moment of unveiling. You will no longer be hidden. You will no longer be overlooked. The light inside of you will shine so brightly that even the darkest places will be illuminated. People will be drawn to you, not because of who you are, but because of the one who shines through you. You will be a living testimony of grace that redeems, power that transforms, love that never fails. Your life will become a lighthouse for those lost at sea, a beacon of hope in a world desperate for truth. And through it all, you will know it was never about personal glory. It was always about revealing His glory through you. Prepare yourself. The acceleration will be intense. The favor will be undeniable. The influence will be global. You are not just rising. You are being launched into your divine destiny with a velocity only heaven could orchestrate. Move with boldness. Move with clarity. Move with a heart fully surrendered to His leading. Because you are not moving alone. You are moving with the full backing of heaven. You are moving with angels assigned to your path. You are moving with the breath of God propelling you forward. This is not the end. This is the beginning of the most extraordinary chapter yet. Step forward, chosen one. Rise in your full authority, shine with the radiance of the one who sent you. Because the earth is groaning, the nations are waiting, and heaven is cheering you on. This is your time, this is your calling, this is your reign.